I have a lot of people ask me, what are the best gel balls out there? What are the best gel beads I can buy? And there's a couple. There's no really high performance ones on Amazon. There's a couple semi-hardened ones that are good. But if you're looking for the best possible, the Ultra Elite here from Ausgel are the way to go. So these are definitely hardened, not just semi-hardened, but this is going to be for performance blasters only. You're not going to get any benefit with the lower end top loading blasters, that kind of stuff. They just don't have the power to shoot these, and in fact, they'll probably perform worse. Okay, so we're talking 200 FPS or higher with these Ultra Elites. These are on the website geltactical.com. So again, go to geltactical.com. I put the link below. They're a US based website out of Houston. And if they show something in stock, that means it's in country and ready to ship to you. So it'll get to you in a reasonable amount of time. So this is what we got here. Ausgel, as most of you know, gel ball blasters are super popular in Australia. So that's where these are made. That's where the name comes from. And that's where they've been using these, for years. And they have much more powerful blasters than we do here in the United States because they're much more serious about it since they can't have airsoft and they can't have real guns. And so they just really trick out their gel blasters. So anyway, we'll go ahead and I'm going to, just pour some in here. And I tell you, the important thing with the gel balls and gel beads when you're soaking them is that they need plenty of time, plenty of room to grow, and plenty of water. So I use these type of little containers. They're reusable. I have lids, right? So I can put the lid on them because once you soak them, they'll last for about 2 weeks if you keep them in an airtight container before they start to degrade. So you can see how much I put in here, and I'll be honest, that might even be too much. Sometimes I'll come back to these after the 4 hours, and I'll realize there's no water left at all and the container's completely full. So if there's no room left, they can't keep growing. And so even though you don't have any water, you think they're done growing. Well, if there's no room in the container and there's no water left over, you did not do it right because there's no way you guessed perfect on both of those things. So I always say you want some water left over and you definitely want room in the container left over. Then you know for sure they made it to 7 to 8 millimeters, okay? So then what I'll do is I'll just drain off that extra water and through a strainer and store the gel balls for, like I said, up to about 2 weeks in a container like this. Also, a good thing about using a container like this that has a lid is if you did put way too many beads in and they kept growing and growing and growing, they would spill out over the top of the container too. So it's just a good idea to use lids. And then, like I said, make sure there's room and water left over after 4 to 6 hours. So these are the Ausgel Ultra Elite. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these to shoot. I'll shoot them in like my Kriss Vector and maybe like the Silverback M4 that I got from Gel Tactical. And you guys can see what kind of performance. We may see some increase in FPS. In theory, you should see some. It might be nominal, but then of course these should actually hurt a little more when you get shot by them too. So whether that's what you're looking for or not, I don't know. But anyway, check back for that demo video. And again, it's the Ultra Elite Hardened Gel Balls from Ausgel. You can get them on geltactical.com.